Hello everybody, welcome back to Penguin Fox Survival episode 20. Today we are going to a few different things in today's episode. Last episode we said goodbye to the old house, but I believe I have to go back there today because I gotta take down that old gold farm. This is what the house looks like. I had to do a little bit of terraforming out here around it, but I want all this to be podzol. That's probably not going to be that hard to ask for, but I want that to be turned all into podzol, which hopefully will look good. Our house will just give you a little bit of a tour for now. Little bookshelf. Gotta add some things in here. Got a seating area. The kitchen, I'm really proud of this kitchen. Just being honest here. Charles, Bandit, and Toby over there. Our little loft area for our bed. Yeah, and then we walk outside, we got a front porch. Well, a porch. That's the front porch. It don't look too bad. And then right here is going to be our little storage room area. For now, it's a temporary use. Nothing too major going along in with this. Today in this episode, I want to work with getting a few zombie villagers out of here. That's something I want to do because that's still a thing. Because I wouldn't mind grabbing some more zombie villagers. But I'd have to cure them. So that means I gotta take a trip back to that area to get the supplies that I need because I'm not going to the Nether Fortress again for a while. Let's go empty my possessions. This will be back in order next episode. That'll be back in order next episode by then. Let me hop up. Where'd my golden carrots, other golden carrots go? We got some of this. I just don't know where my other golden carrots went. Go in here. Where'd they go in here? I have no idea where they went. Well, they might be up in this chest up here. Gotta empty my stuff, my pockets out anyways. Yeah, there they are. We'll just go ahead and empty out some of this. Take that with me, take that can stay in here, that can go there. Something like this. Alright, we're good to go. Let's head back to the main place for a minute. We have the apples and stuff, so that's good. We're going to make another gold farm as well. Probably out in the ocean, probably. Seems like it'd be more of a best bet there. But I'm gonna do it by two. I guess you'd call it like that. I don't know. I've really not tested out a big gold farm yet. I probably need to go do that soon. But I want to do something like that, and then a creeper farm as well. I gotta make sure I sprung-proof the whole entire thing though. So that's gonna be a little bit difficult, but that's totally fine since I'm building it above land. Well, above water. I should be fine there, I guess. Anyways, yeah. Jeez, I need to get soul speed 3 so I can put on this. pvpfoxxplayzz is just a few episodes behind me now. He said I can go ahead and release a video. I have been working the hardest off on PFS right now, which is crazy. Alright. It's like we never left. I know we have 2 in here right now, so I might as well take those. But these villagers are kind of pointless to me right now. I'm only go ahead and getting villagers now because I know I'm going to need it. I think my sugar shells are in here. Indeed they are. 1, 2. And my golden apples, okay. Of course I have no wood here. Wow. Alright, let me get situated real fast before I leave, because I'm taking this and these and that with me. Well, that's enough to make one chocolate box. So that's fine there. I'm gonna put all this into there so I can have it. I mean, to be fair, it is my farm. We're gonna be back here more because I still want to add some stuff back there for sure. Yeah. That needs to go sitting right there. Well, trying to think of what else I need from here. Jeez, it's kind of difficult to decide. I'm gonna need a piece of soul sand. Make sure I got all my obsidian from here. I do. Okay. I should be good for now. I'll come back if I need anything else. We've already been recording for 6 minutes. Home, straight home. Forgot to take. I went to my whatchamacallit, whatever that thing's called, and I got some of that out. But here, need that out for sure. Go ahead and take my sugarcane box. That. Where would I implement a thing at over here? I honestly don't know, to be honest. And of course I have no cobblestone. Good thing I have a totally perfect farm thingy-mabob over here. So, well, it's an easy area to get cobblestone at. I don't know whether to move my villagers down to here or have them down here for temporary use for now and then move them in the future. Because I do want to kind of do a trading hall thing as well. Because since you can get the ultimate trades now, I'll go ahead and do that. Make 2 of these because I have no idea where I'm putting them at. Just put one there, and then I'll put another one right there. Okay, that works out perfectly. Just half these. Then we can get sand somewhere. I need to implement a regular furnace in over here, because I have yet to have one of these yet until now. Yeah, that works. Okay. So this, I'm gonna take out my potions of this. That can just be set up into one of these for now. That barrel right there, okay. Let's go to sleep real fast, and then I'll try to scope out a few villagers, zombie villagers, with the 2 that I have now. I'm gonna have to enclose them, so I'm gonna need me a boat, so I can put them both in a boat at the same time. Or how many ever I can get. If I have to place down a few boats, I don't mind. I'll just make 2 boats for now. 2 of these boats. Take these. Then we should be good to go down to here anyways. And then I'll just drive them out to here. In this general area? Okay. Yeah, that works out perfectly fine. I just need to pick up a... Wait, did I already pick up a chest? I did, okay. So we can just go ahead and put this stuff that I don't need into here. So I'm not really ever going to use this stuff because I have a bunch of it anyways. And I'll come back to get the iron and stuff, but that's about it. I don't know if they're going to be guaranteed to spawn right offhand, but I need to make sure I have my torches back in hand. So none of these. Okay. This is, if you guys don't know what I'm doing here, this is going to be my XP farm. Let's just go ahead and take this torch out of here as well. If I could there, but I don't want to. You know, well, nothing yet. So I'm going to continue doing this, and then I'll just set down the boats. So I'll just go ahead and set these boats down, because I know they're going to be able to walk into this. So I got a little work to do with this stuff, guys, so I'll be back in a little bit. Yeah. One zombie villager has been secured. Yay. I already give up. Already ready to give up. Do that, and then we cure us another villager. He is becoming red. I really don't know where to put these guys at, to be honest with you guys. I was thinking about here, in this little looking area, but then, well, yeah, that would make sense, but I'd be afraid that the villager would be scared of me, so, I mean, he'll figure it out once he finishes, but now I just gotta come up with a little villager idea looking thing, so. Then we'll get ready to work on this farm, drop it down 22 blocks, I guess, anyways. Just enough so I can just drop them down a few blocks and then have like a little looking tower looking thing up here, and then go pew! Because I do want it to be like right here where the villager, or somewhere in here where it drops back down. I do want to have something like kind of like that, maybe something along the lines. But I just gotta wait for this guy to come out, and then we'll be ready to get to work on this XP farm, which shouldn't take long to build at all. I mean, really shouldn't. I hate Fortune 3 on a shovel as well. Yeah, he'll still hurt me. Okay, chill. Chill. Yeah. Ow, thank you, sir. What's your first trade? Power 2, you suck. Guess we can go ahead and move him out of here. Pop him into here for a little while. And then I'm gonna need to grab frick. What's it called? So I'll just go ahead and drop him in right here for now. I mean, he's already a librarian, so I mean, we got a deal there. Put a torch in here so it's not dark, so nothing won't spawn. Then we just keep this guy in there for now. So this is 3 blocks already. I'm gonna need it to be out by 4, I believe. So right here, I want him to get dropped down right here. Okay, I got some thinking to do. Wait, yeah, I got some thinking to do, guys. That's a baby zombie. Well, that was a baby zombie villager, but this thing seems to work pretty well. So far, anyways. It's right there. Fill up my bucket and then fill that up. Villagers right here. I'm gonna have to end up moving this guy because they're still gonna be attracted to it. But this actually works pretty well, which I'm actually surprised about. Especially since I'm right here to it. I'm gonna have to get a whole entire area for a sorting area and stuff. I'll probably do that off camera. I need to dig out some of that as well. Need to make a bridge, so that's coming up in the next few episodes. I have things planned over here that you guys have no idea about. But I have ran out of time for today's episode of Penguin Fox Survival, guys. We gotta do something here as well. We just gotta do something there, which I don't really mind. We just need to do something with it. Wait, a villager's right here. We need to do something though, but well, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Penguin Fox Survival. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Built an empire.